How do you like these endorsements? Well, how do you like this endorsement for Ronnie D?
There are people in public life that are kind of check-the-box politicians, and then there are others that want to serve, and Governor DeSantis is one of those.
George H.W. Bush was a first baseman in 1947 and 48 for the team.
They were both captains of the Yale baseball team.
It's your dad, and it's a guy that he clearly has said before he's looked up to, and to have to know he was captain on the very field.
I think Governor DeSantis would say, as he told me once, I'm a better hitter.
They were going to hit Governor DeSantis on how he's only giving the vaccine to people that voted for him. What did you think of that?
They were trying to set him up, and he knew it, and he punched him in the nose.
How would you say he acted in crisis?
Gets an A, for sure. When the storm when Ian hit, it's devastating. I mean, it's wiped out Southwest Florida. They're looking for someone to give them hope that things are going to get better. The fact that he could announce that, for example, the bridge to Sanibel Island could be built in a record time and open within 10 days, I think, is pretty remarkable.
And he hasn't declared yet. Many in the Republican Party hope he soon will. Is this Ron DeSantis' opportunity to run for higher office?
I think it is. He's been a really effective governor. He's young. I think we're on the verge of a generational change in our politics. I kind of hope so. I think it's time for a more forward-leaning, future-oriented conversation in our politics as well.
Which has made him, should he choose to run for president, a serious contender in Republican politics.
And who better to do it than someone who's been outside of Washington, who's governed effectively, who I think has shown that Florida could be a model for the future of our country.
Do you think that Jeb Bush would endorse the topics that we talk about on this podcast? He got the knee pads out for DeSantis. If you don't think he would endorse the topics, not the quality of the shows, I'm just literally a dude in my basement, so the quality is what it is. I'm just saying the topics of what we talk about. Would he endorse any of them at all? Jeb Bush, would he? Probably not. But he got the knee pads out for Ron DeSantis, though. That is troubling. And it's very obvious why I say that Ron DeSantis should stay in Florida. Stay beloved in Florida, doing a great job in Florida. Don't leave Florida. If you do announce, if Ron DeSantis does announce, he's got problems bigger than Jeb Bush endorsing him. I know Ron DeSantis is probably like, Jeb, would you shut the hell up? You're not helping. I'm sure he's got that message out behind the scenes, but he's got bigger problems. The memesters, they are out for political, they want a piece of this dude politically. The memesters are not on DeSantis' side.
Okay. I did not run for governor of Florida just to break my oath and run for president. I am not controlled opposition. I did not stab Donald Trump in the back and try to hijack MAGA with the backing of globalist establishment rhinos. I did not sign red flag gun confiscations into law. I did not sign forced vaccinations by the state into law. I did not hire an alien-faced foreign asset to run a digital AstroTurf campaign. I am not a Manchurian candidate. I did not have sexual relations with those girls, my students. Okay.
That's a pro-MAGA memester. I'm not here to say whether it's right or wrong. That's not my point. My point is, why hasn't Ron DeSantis come out and say two things? I told you I'm not going to run. I ain't running. I don't want these problems. And to MAGA and Trump supporters, you got my back. I got no beef with you. He needs to do that immediately. The memesters are already looking for a piece of him. Right now. He hasn't even announced. It's not even springtime yet. If the amount of money that it would take to counter the online battle from the memesters who are doing it for free, most of them not making anything off of it, it would be millions. I said the memesters want to spill DeSantis' political insides on the figurative streets, and it's not even spring of 2023. I'm not trying to argue whether they're right or wrong, or I'm not. I'm telling you the situation that DeSantis is in, period. Not arguing about it, about him being this or that or this or that. This is the position he's in. Do you look at the chessboard? That's where the pieces are. And I'm telling you, if I were Ron DeSantis, I would make it crystal clear. I'm not running for POTUS. I want no beef with MAGA. It's that simple. And I think the memesters you would call the memesters off. If he doesn't do that, then he is looking for the ugliest primary that we will ever see. And you can blame that on Trump too, but Trump's already announced. So I said, why would Trump recently went to East Palestine? And here's my question. I don't remember if I even asked this on a video yet or not. My question to Ron DeSantis and any Ron DeSantis supporters, why would you want to get in the way of the relationship? So, Don Dada went to the McDonald's. He was like, hey, I know the menu better than y'all. And he was serious with that. And he's signing MAGA hats and the people love him. My question was like, why would DeSantis want to try and come between this type of relationship between a candidate and common people? DeSantis can do whatever he wants. I'm not telling DeSantis what to do, what not to do. I am saying if he does announce, it's going to be ugly. And I am asking the question, why would you run to try to come between that relationship? I still have not heard a good answer. I haven't heard anybody answer that question for me yet. When you could be VP or you could just wait. What's the answer to that? Carrie Lake could run for president too, but she's not going to do that to go against Pappy. Why would she do that? Marjorie Taylor Greene could as well. Why would she go against Pappy? If DeSantis wants to go against him, then that's fine. I'm not voting for Trump in this one. And there's many reasons, but the number one reason is he cannot. I don't know why it's so hard for him to speak out against the administrative state that threw him under the bus during the pandemic. He still has not done that. I don't know what's so hard. I don't know what the hesitation is, but I can't rock with anybody who doesn't understand the gravity of that moment. But let me know if I'm off base there on that one. I just don't know what DeSantis would hope to accomplish by running for president. It's kind of the Mr. George S. take that I had. Let me know what you think.
You was tripping on, you've been lied to your whole life, fool. The right to beside you, that's why you always focus on what the white dudes do. Fist in the air, screaming loud and being proud, but you are going through the motions. What you leaving out? What have you been accomplishing? Did something get done within a month? You've been marching for the fun of it. The only thing you got is exercise. Wise up and trying to get your eyes up. It's like an exorcist, size up. Existential, he essentially has no mind of his own, and that's why he's an NPC.